been liaising with so many people in our day-to-day transaction. Don't you find it? It's very important for us to learn how to see through the human behavior or the true nature of people through our eyes. And this is Adeline Tan. In this episode, I'm going to share with you how do we see someone who is having a low self-esteem or lack of confidence in themselves. We know that in today's society or either community, for us to survive through in our career, it's very important that we must have the confidence level in performing our day-to-day life or either the job. If people would like to upgrade or give promotion to someone, don't you think that your confidence level will definitely strike you for the position? That's why it's important for us to learn how to see this trick in a person's destiny life map. If you have not plotted your chart, so right now you should follow the QR code and go to the website of socialstrategy.asia and to go and print out your chart. And with this chart, it's very important for me to tell you how do we see a person's destiny life map, whether the person is a very confident person or whether this person is self or lacking of confidence or self-esteem in the destiny life map. It's very important for us to know where is the reference point to represent you. And on the screen right now, the place that I am circling right now is to tell you that is to represent you as a core reference. So right now, example, in this screen itself, right, this is represent you. And if you are to base on the entire destiny life map, where we call it the natal chart, and in the entire natal chart, right, so now you have to learn a very simple calculations, count how many similar characters in the same destiny life map, which is actually represented in the remaining 7 palaces. An example, if you are a person of an E wood, so how many E wood in the entire destiny natal chart? And if let's say you are a person who is a rainwater person, so you also have to count how many water in your natal chart. So what if you are a person who is a metal person, and how many metal elements in your natal chart? Because every similar or the same element, it represents the add-on value to yourself. If example, if you are a gunmetal person, if you can see at least right the other gunmetal inside the natal chart, so that's to tell you you are somehow having this self-esteem suffice to represent your courage. If you do not see the similar or the same element as based on your reference point, where we call this the day master, so the next thing you should look for in the Chinese metaphysics study, we know that the water element will produce the wood element, and wood element will produce to the fire element, whereby the fire element also produces to the earth element. And if the earth element in your chart, it will produce to the metal element. At the same time, metal element coming back to the cycle, it will produce the water element. So this is where we call the Chinese metaphysics basic 5 elements producing cycle. And in this producing cycle, if just now we have checked on the reference point, if you yourself, right, as a water person, you could be a rainwater or either a quick water person. However, inside your entire natal chart, you do not see any other water element appear in your natal chart. So the next thing you should learn to see whether water element, we know that it's produced or supported by the metal element. So do you have the metal element in your chart? So let's record another example. If now you are a wood element, and we know that water producing wood element, and if you do not see the wood element in your natal chart, so the next thing you should check is whether do you have the water element in your natal chart reproducing yourself as a day master. If you do have the suffice, or you do have the same element or either the producing element to your day master, and that indicates you are someone who is enough or the sufficient of self-esteem, or either you are a person who is full of confidence in the day-to-day transaction or the dealing with others. So in the chart, right, at least you have to see at least either one or either two minimum of the same element as you, or either the producing elements to you. So this is actually how we check based on the Destiny Life Map. However, from the psychological perspective, normally people who are lacking of the self-esteem, or either they are lacking of the confidence, normally these are the people, right, in the past they always put down by the people in their surrounding. And the most prominent effect will be from their parents. Why? Because if let's say we are in our childhood, if you are being the parents, if you keep on motivating and you keep on complimenting your children, you will realize that after they have grown up, so these are the people, right, they normally will always perform their tasks, right, with full of confidence. But what if you are a parent, you never give the motivations, you never compliment, you never encourage your children? So this is where it will actually pull them down in terms of their self-esteem and confidence level. So now how do we see a person who is a lack of confidence, or either they are low self-esteem based on the Destiny Life Map, or either from the psychological perspective. And I hope that you learned something from this video, and go and check. Very important, this one could be in yourself, or could be in your children, your kids, or even your students. And if they are lacking of this so-called self-esteem, so what you need to do is you will have to start to motivate, or start to compliment, or to encourage them in their day-to-day transactions. And this is Dr. LG Adeline Tan, and I will see you in next video.